What's up guys? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan nama saya Muhammad Eksa. Jadi ini pertama kalinya saya buat video untuk YouTube ya. Itu pun karena tugas bahasa Inggris. Jadi gak usah lama-lama, biar gak kepanjangan durasinya, kita mulai. Jadi, saya akan membaca teks bahasa Inggris berjudul Money. Money represents the six senses that make it possible for us to enjoy the other five. What is money? Money is considered to be one of the greatest inventions of humanity along with the alphabet and wheel. Its role in a societal life is still very important. As Shakespeare wrote, "Gold makes without of black and a hero out of a coward." So, what is money? Money is anything used by a society to purchase goods and services or research. The member of the social receive money for the product of research. Then they either hold that money or use it to purchase other products or researches. When and how they see fit. Before money was in general use, people traded goods and services for other goods and services. This system of the exchange of goods and service without the as many if the as of money is a called barter system. For example, one family may raise vegetables and herb on a plot of land and another may wear clothes. To obtain food, the family of weaver trades off clothes for vegetables, provided that the farming family is in need of clothes. The trouble with barter is that the two parties in an ancient must need each other product at the same time, and the two products must be roughly equal in value. It may work well when few products, primarily the necessities of life, are available, but even very primitive societies soon develop some sort of money to eliminate the inconvenience of trading by barter. Over the years, different groups of people have used all sorts of objects as money, while dates, stone, beach. Sorry. Over the years, different groups of people have used all sorts of objects as money, well, thatch, stone, beach, seashell, shell, fuel, tobacco, copper, cross, and such metal as gold and silver. Such items are known as commodity money. The first coin made of gold and silver appeared in China in the 9th century BC. Alexander the Great 356 323 BC was the first empire who engraved his image on the coin of his empire. Later, almost all the other monarchs followed suit. The use of paper money began in the early 17th century. Today, the most commonly used objects are metal coins and paper bills, which together are called currency. Money has been called the root of all evil. It has also been describes as the lifeblood of commerce. But however, you may look upon it, money, money remain in great demand. Many economists give three main reasons or demand for money. 1. The need for money for payment of wages, rents, debts, and the cost of foods, clothing, and shelter. This type of need is called a transaction demand. The money is needed for transaction of daily life. The transaction demand is the strongest among lower income people. They need almost all their money for the necessities of life. People with higher income can set aside part of their income for investment and saving. 2. The need for money for expense that may arise in the future. The money is set aside for a rainy day, usually in a bank account. It is not usually invested in a long-term or risky project, since the money must be at hand when needed. The demand for this rainy day money is called precious. Money is called precious precautionary demand. It is held as a precaution in the event of future need. The need for money. 3. The need for money for investment purpose. People may want to invest money in business, land, building, or antiques. These investments are risky, but people who invest in them are using their money to earn money. The demand for this money is called investment demand. There is always a chance of losing money in such investment when the demand for money is for very risky project. It's called a speculative demand. The function of money. We have already noted that money aids in the exchange of goods and services for rich goods, and it does, but that's a rather general way of stating money function. Let us, let's, let us look at three specific functions of money in any society. 1. Money serves as a medium of action. A medium of actions is anything that is accepted as payment for product and leisure. Thus, this definition looks very much like the definition of money, and it is meant to, because the primary function of money is to serve as a medium of actions. The keyword here is accept, along the owner of products and research accept money in addition. It is performing the function, of course. This owner accept it because they know it is acceptable to the owner of other product and research which they may wish to purchase. For example, the family in our earlier example can sell their vegetables and use the money to purchase clothes from their weaver. This eliminates the problem associated with the barter system. 2. Money serves as a measure of value, a measure of value. It's a single standard or yardage that is used as station value to and compare the value of product and research. Money serves as a measure of value because the price of all products and research are stated in terms of money. It is the common denominator that we use of compare product and decide which we shall buy. Imagine the difficulty you would have in deciding whether you could afford, say, a pile of such is if it's we're perched in terms of year of crops or pound of vegetable, especially if your employer happened to pay you in goods ration. 3. Money represents a store of value. Money that is received by an individual or firm need not be used immediately. It may be held and spent later. Hence, money serves as a store of value or means for retaining and accumulating goods. This function of money comes into play whenever we hold on to money. In a pocket, a cookie jar, a saving account, or whatever. Value that is stored as money is affected by fluctuation in the economy. One of the major problems caused by inflation is a loss of stored value. As prices go up in an inflationary period, money lost value. Suppose you can buy a Sony stereo system for $1,000, then we may say that your $100 now has a value equal to the value of that system. But let us suppose that you wait a while and then buy the stereo immediately. If the price goes up, to $100 in the meantime because of inflation, you can no longer buy the stereo with your $100. Your money has lost value because it is now worth less than the stereo. Important characteristic of money. To be acceptable as a medium of action, money must be very easy to us. It must be trusted and it must be capable of performing its function. Together, this requirement give rise to 5 essential characteristics. 1. Divisibility. The standard unit of money must be divisibility into smaller units to accommodate small purchases as well as large ones. American standard is the dollar, and it is divided into one hundredths, one twenties, one tenths, one fourths, and one half. Third is issuance of coins, pennies, nickel, dimes, quarter, and half dollar, and respectively. This to allow people to make forecasts of less than $1 and of odds amount greater than $1. 2. Portability. Money must be small enough and light enough to be carried easily. For this reason, paper currency is issued in large denomination. Multiplies of the standard unit 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100 will make our money convenient for almost any purpose. 3. Stability. Money should retain its value over time when it does not during period of high inflation. People then lose fights in their money, they may then turn to other means of storing value, such as school and jewel, work of art and real estate. In extreme case, they may use they may use such item as a medium of exchange as well. They may even resort to barter. Fourth, durability. The object that serves as money should be strong enough to last through stationary use. No one watched a parage, or as dollar bills that disintegrate as they were handled are coin that melt in the sun. 5. Difficult of conservating. If saya ulang. 5. Difficult of conservating. If a nation insurance were easy to counterfeit, that is, to image or fight its citizens will be uneasy about setting its as payment. Even genuine insurance work soon lose its value because no one will win it. Thus, the countries that issue insurance to their business to ensure that it is very hard to reproduce. Sekian, terima kasih sudah menonton video yang tidak berfaedah ini. Semoga bermanfaat. Jangan lupa like, subscribe, comment, and share. Terima kasih.